In the complex landscape of Middle Eastern geopolitics, the relationship between Saudi Arabia and the United States has historically been one of strategic partnership, heavily influenced by oil interests and regional stability. However, recent developments indicate a significant shift in this dynamic, particularly under the leadership of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, commonly referred to as MBS. His recent statements underscore a pivotal stance. Saudi Arabia will not normalize relations with Israel without addressing the Palestinian statehood issue. This declaration is not merely a political maneuver. It reflects a deep-seated principle that resonates with the broader Arab world and highlights the intricate web of alliances and enmities that define the region. For decades, the Palestinian issue has been at the heart of Arab nationalism, serving as a rallying point for unity against perceived injustices. MBS's insistence on the necessity of Palestinian statehood before any normalization with Israel signals a commitment to this long-standing Arab position, which has often been sidelined in favor of pragmatic alliances. The context of MBS's statement is crucial. Under the Trump administration, there was a notable shift in U.S. foreign policy characterized by the Abraham Accords, which facilitated normalization agreements between Israel and several Arab states, including the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain. These agreements, while celebrated by some, were met with skepticism and criticism across the Arab world, as they seemed to bypass the Palestinian cause. MBS's counter to Trump's approach serves as a reminder that the Palestinian issue remains a critical factor in Arab-Israeli relations, and that any peace efforts that neglect this fundamental aspect are likely to be met with resistance. Moreover, MBS's stance can be seen as a calculated move to bolster his domestic and regional credibility. In Saudi Arabia, the monarchy has historically positioned itself as the custodian of Islam's holy sites and a leader in the Arab world. By advocating for Palestinian statehood, MBS not only aligns himself with popular sentiment among his citizens and the broader Arab populace, but also seeks to restore Saudi Arabia's image as a champion of Arab rights. This is particularly pivotal in an era where the youth demographic in the region is increasingly vocal about social justice and political accountability. The implications of this stance are far-reaching. It challenges the notion that economic and security cooperation can flourish in a vacuum, devoid of political resolutions. MBS is acutely aware that any move toward normalization with Israel without addressing Palestinian aspirations could lead to public backlash and unrest within Saudi Arabia and beyond. This is a crucial consideration in a region where public opinion can significantly influence political stability. Additionally, MBS's position may also reflect a broader strategic recalibration within the kingdom. As Saudi Arabia seeks to diversify its economy away from oil dependence and engage more fully with global markets, aligning with the U.S. and Israel without addressing Palestinian rights could jeopardize its standing in the Arab world. The kingdom is navigating a delicate balance between fostering economic ties with Israel, which offers technological and security benefits, and maintaining its role as a leader in advocating for Palestinian rights. In conclusion, MBS's declaration that Saudi Arabia will not normalize relations with Israel without Palestinian statehood is a significant counter to the previous U.S. administration's approach. It underscores the enduring importance of the Palestinian issue in Arab politics and highlights the complexities of Saudi Arabia's strategic interests. This stance not only reinforces MBS's commitment to regional stability and domestic legitimacy, but also sets a precedent for future diplomatic engagements in the Middle East. As the geopolitical landscape continues to evolve, the interplay between these nations will undoubtedly shape the future of peace and cooperation in the region, making it imperative for all parties involved to consider the foundational issues at play.